To sew a soft sculpture, all sewn seams need to be on the inside of the sculpture. Draw a line 1/4 inch all the way around the backside of the fabric pieces. This line will be used as a guide to stitch along. Place the right sides of two pieces of fabric together, lining up the edges that will be sewn together. The drawn lines 1/4 inch in will be visible on both sides. Place straight pins perpendicularly to the drawn line every 2 to 3 inches. Thread a needle and knot the ends of the needle. Insert the needle from the back side of the fabric to the front side along the drawn line 1/2 inch up from the bottom edge. Pull the thread through both layers of fabric until the knot stops the thread on the back side of the cloth. Stitch down 1/4 inch, inserting the needle into the front side of the cloth to the back side. Pull the needle and thread all the way through until there is a secure stitch on the front side of the cloth. The needle up 1/2 inch, pushing the needle from the back to the front side of the cloth. Pull the thread taut. Move the needle down 1/4 inch where the first stitch was finished. Push the needle from the front to the back, pulling the thread tight. There are now 2 completed back stitches. Continue the process, pushing the needle up 1/2 inch, pulling it all the way through, then completing the stitch, pushing the needle down 1/4 inch from the front to the back of the cloth. Remember to use the 1/4 inch drawn line as a guide for stitching a straight line. As you get close to the straight pins, remove the pins, placing them in the pin cushion. Continue the back stitch all the way up the line. When the thread is about 4 inches long, stop using that piece of thread, stitching a couple stitches down and then a couple stitches back up. After stitching down and up, stitch down again, then cut the thread. Stitching the thread down twice, up twice, and back one prevents the thread from pulling apart without having to make a knot. To add a new piece of thread, thread a needle and knot the end. Push the needle from the back to the front of the cloth about 1/4 inch down into the previous stitch. Continue back stitching all the way up the drawn line. When the thread is complete, use the same method of stopping the thread, stitching down a couple stitches into the previously stitched line, then up a couple stitches, and then down, clipping the thread.